Jai Baba. Today I'm happy to announce that we have a special guest poet, Mara Dennison. And Mara will be reading several of her poems, and then I'll be reading mine afterwards. But before Mara begins, I'm going to read a few passages from Baba. This first one is from the Avatar Meher Baba Bombay Center. Leave all your pleasures and pains to me. While they waited, Baba chatted lightheartedly with his lovers, who sat around him in a circle on the chairs and on the floor. He remarked, "I want you all to listen very carefully to what I say. It appears so simple, yet it is so very important for my lovers. To love me is to lose yourself in me, and to find me as your own self is to leave all your pleasures and pains to me." What does that mean? A feminine voice answered, "Very simple. Just leave everything to Baba." Everything, Baba emphasized, and remain happy. Leave your pleasures to me, leave your pains to me, and you remain free. But it is a great thing, a difficult thing. Say you have 3 children, and all 3 of them die at one stroke. Naturally, what can you say? You must not only say, but feel, "I leave all this to Baba." It is his wish. It is his pleasure. Kabir said a wise thing. This morning, when I was strolling here, I asked Erich to write it down. Erich and then Adi repeated the verse in Hindi. Erich said, "Kabir was a perfect master. All over India, people revere him and love him. He said this to his own master." I will give you the English translation. Baba translated it this morning. "Nothing that I have belongs to me. All that I have belongs to you. What will I lose if I surrender to you what belongs to you?" Baba emphasized, "That is what I want to tell my lovers. Your pains and pleasures, leave all to me." The second one is from the Everything and the Nothing. It's titled, "Truth is Simple." Why should you not be happy? What need bind you to unhappiness? Binding is self-created. It can be overcome if you really want to become free. You are your own obstacle to freedom. And merely wishing for freedom is not enough. It is not what you think or say that matters, but what you sincerely feel within. If you want God, you must want God alone. It is possible to get God if you want to experience the truth. And what is the cost? Your own separate existence. When you surrender all falseness, you inherit the truth that you really are. Truth is beyond the reach of mind. It is a matter of experience. Mind is very elusive. and creates innumerable excuses in order to entrap you. It causes you to say, I cannot live just for God. I have my duty towards my family, towards society, the nation, and the world. And so you are pulled more into illusion than toward truth. Truth is simple, but illusion makes it infinitely intricate. The person is rare who possesses an insatiable longing for truth. The rest allow illusion to bind them ever more and more. God alone is real, and all else that you see and feel is nothing but a series of nothings. This last one is from Lord Mayhare, and this is toward the end of 1949, end of November 1949. At one point, Baba dictated this prayer for his companions to recite. I am not the body. I am not the mind. I am not this. I am not that. I am nothing but a living lie of that truth that is me. And unless the lie is dead, the truth cannot be. Now, Baba gave that as a personal prayer for the Mandali to recite. And one of my later poems today, I think I bring that up. Jim Meyer, by the way, has put those words to music, and he's done a beautiful rendition of that. So, without further ado, we're going to have our special guest poet, Mara Dennison, who I've known all my life, and Mara has been writing all her life, I should say. Yes. And Mara has been writing since she was a little girl, and I've always enjoyed her poetry. She came into town a couple nights ago, and I asked her if she'd read, and she said she'd be happy to. And before she does, I want to mention that Mara's youngest daughter, Sadie, is the Junior Poet Laureate of Rhode Island. And she also won a scholarship this summer to Brown University for poetry camp. So the Dennison tradition continues. So, Mara?
Thanks, Dad. I have known you all my life, and it has been a pleasure. And I appreciate yours and Anita's and everybody's support of my writing. And these are just a couple things I wrote while walking, and so I'm going to read them.
Good.
Love drunk. Love drunk, like the bee in the bosom of this lavender blossom. The clouds speckle the sky, so much possibility. What is more important than greeting the morning sun? Leaning against this tree, bare feet on the soft, generous battery of the earth, eyes lifting to light. And this poem is titled Breathe, and I wrote it for Anita's birthday, and I sent a draft of it to a friend, and it got around somehow, and it's still in draft form, but I'm just leaving it as draft form, so happy birthday. Breathe. I bet the morning glories would glow in the dark if they lasted till night. There is an incandescence at their center that makes all things seem possible. Within each one of us mildly more complex humans, there is surely that same light. What if one morning we each awoke to a knowing of this interior light? What if one day each and every one of us knew we'd been reborn? For we are, what else is slumber but a letting go? What else is awakening but a rebirth? What if one day may it be soon. We each intuitively woke with the desire to just breathe. Breathe, 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 breathe into that interior light, so that all day long, no matter where we were, what we were doing, or who we were doing it with, we just glowed, our hearts like fireflies, reveling in and radiating the individual perfection of our own spectacular blooming.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Do you have one more? Or?
Well, it is in another location, so
Okay.
I shall not read
Well,
it right now.
another time.
Yeah,
Another time.
I'll be back.
Good.
Thanks for having me.
Happy you're here.
Me too.
My heart is a banner. The noonday sun throws no shadows. Your zenith is directly overhead. My heart is up my sleeve, a fitting backdrop to a beautiful day. Where do we go, dearest beloved? I am tired of traveling. I know you must be tired too. Let us remain here together. Here is nowhere to go. Here is where we are right now. What joy is found in this place? I am rooted, though my world has gone. My mind has flown to Kloop. Its emptiness cannot be measured. My heart remains where it is. Only you know this game of hide and seek. When I shave, I look at your photo. It is the one where you appear to be listening. I don't have to tell you anything. You hear everything I don't even say. My hand is moving across an empty page. Soon there will be words written in space. My heart is a banner across the ethereal sky. If it could talk, you know what it would say. Divine breeze. The honeybee dives straight into the poppy red rose. The path takes it to the heart of the fragrant flower. What divine breeze carries the pollen there? What alchemy brings forth the sweet nectar? I am calling you, dear Mayhair. I am waiting for you, O Mayhair. Fly straight into my heart. Pollinate me with your sweet love. I watch the breeze ripple the leaves of the maple, the dappled light like Morse code. You answer my every call. I witness your reply in nature and the hollow well within me. Let my praise become a field of flowers. Make them sway and move in unison. May they forever reach toward your infinite sky. Let them sing the song of exultation. Now the chorus begins. A cardinal, Catholic as blood, sings a beloved celestial tune. Soon it is echoing and reverberating within. My heart goes on beating. Your gift goes on giving. The day rolls on and on. Your love never ceases. On any other ordinary on any other ordinary day. On any other ordinary day like this, my heart beats irregularly and out of rhythm. There is no normalcy. Rates and pressure fluctuate like the stock market. I am not like other boys and girls. As a child, I realized this. Sitting in Holy Savior's second grade classroom, I looked out of the window in Sister Eileen's class. I remember the smell of the eraser on my pencil, the length of Judy Iannuzzi's raven hair, the sound of pipes knocking in winter, the perfume breeze through the open windows in spring. I have always looked in while looking out. Just this morning, seeing your image before me, I went inside, taking your name 7 times. You are thoroughly ensconced within and without. I am becoming what I've always wanted, slowly shuffling along like a turtle. I am seeing more and less at the same time. I am swallowing the world, consuming my mind. Today, I will see you in a mite of dust, in the silky cobweb where the light tiptoes in. I will see you in all things possible and impossible. My heart beats irregularly for all but you. You are the everything. How long have I waited to say these words? How long has the moon smiled down upon this earth? The dam has broken, and the floodplain is flourishing. I am inundated, Lord. Have mercy on me. How can I express the inexpressible? You are the unsaid words within me. You make manifest my voice when I least expect. I carry an imaginary pen and paper wherever I am. Just now, I saw a mirage outside my window. I must admit, my eyes have seen better days. I am not sure what I saw. All images that are not you pass away. And so it goes day after day. This business of writing about you and for you. You are unfolding the gift you have given. My pen anticipates and wonders at each word. Still, I grow tired of wordplay. You are always one step ahead of me, knowing, always knowing, what I cannot begin to say. How long have I waited to say these words? How long has the moon smiled upon this earth? How long have I wept in my aloneness? Beloved, you are the everything I could never say. I am missing you. Some days there is no solace to be found. Have you turned your lovely back to me? I am tumbling down the mountain I once climbed. The full moon is hiding in the heavens behind the clouds. Every delicate rose has thorns. Heal this battered and restless heart. My bags are packed, but I have nowhere to go. Where, beloved, did I go wrong? I did not hear your sweet voice at sunrise. My breakfast grows cold at the table. Every step I am missing you. How can my heart ever be consoled? I thought I knew the rules to this game, but I have lost everything I thought I had gained. Hopelessness is a barren, treeless wilderness. Helplessness is a raging, fiery inferno. I can't even find your softer than silk hand, the one that took mine and made me whole. I am no longer the man I once was. All seems lost in the smoke of this world. Soon I will wake from this beguiling dream, the sun fulfilling its ancient promise. You and me together once more. Oh, beloved, when will this dream ever end? The train has left the station. It's always you beyond my reach. I am left here with my own ghosts. This longing will not leave me alone. I am caught between the devil and the deep. I meet all daily minimum requirements. No one would ever guess where I really am. I am at the corner of almost and not quite. I have settled here like a fly on a window pane. What motions am I going through? I still laugh and cry with the best of them. But only you know how I really feel. I am erasing all the lines that connect me to this world. Like yesterday, standing up and sitting at the same time. I am a hobo traveling on the lost freight line. The only train whistle I hear is within me. All aboard, but the train has left the station. I guess it's true what they say. One can be in two places at once. I am always here, and you are always there. Or is it the other way round? I am disentangling myself from myself. You are my lifeline. You will be the death of me and mine. We will be together eternally. This next one has a line that came from Erich. Anita had written this down so many years ago in Mondley Hall, and she didn't really know the...
It was in a notebook.
It was in a notebook. She wrote this in a notebook. And she showed me the words, and I thought, oh my God, that's so profound. And so these words of Erich are incorporated in the poem. The words are, through the curtain of chaos, we smile. the title of the poem is Longing, Longing for You. I know you love me, and you always have. Speak the word, beloved, I have been longing to hear. The word that ends this separation. I thirst for the wine of that honeyed word. I would escape the binds of time. I could stop this ceaseless dreaming. I long for you more. I long for you more than ever. Even more so now that you are gone. Come back to me, dear heart. Gift me with your cherished presence. I will surely die without you. You know I do not make idle boasts. I have been diving into the bottomless abyss. With depth always comes pain. This much is given. You can raise me from this depthless pit. Say the word, and I will ascend from ocean's floor. Through the curtain of chaos, we smile, though our hearts be cut to bits. Take my hand in yours, dear Lord. I can no longer walk on my own. Last night, as for countless nights, I woke looking for you. Your sweet scent lingering on my pillow. Was it you whispering in my ear? This one's titled Listening to You. What's that song by Peter Townsend? Listening to You. I get the music, I get excitement at your feet or something like that. Anyway, I didn't realize that. I wasn't thinking about that consciously when I titled this. Listening to You. I have turned off all the channels. I only listen to you. Such sweetness fills the air. Your music gives me wings. Last night, Anita reading your words. I flew away beyond the stars. I saw your face in the constellations. I traveled the Milky Way highway. How can I say what I saw? Wherever I looked, your face was there. Your afterimage is burned into my heart. It resides there with the tattoo of your name. I long to remember you as you remember me. Always and forever, don't begin to tell the story. I am looking forward and backwards at the same time. I see my history when I gaze into your eyes. This morning the birds are singing in my heart. I cannot contain my joy. There never needs to be a reason for happiness. It comes and cannot be contained. Now I am at a loss for words. Oh, beloved, you are the ink in my pen. You are the page upon which I travel. I will move when you move me. Have you seen him? Tell me, friends, have you seen him? Do you bring news of my beloved? I so love to hear these golden stories, for I am tired and can no longer walk. I saw him once with his back turned to me. He was seated on a simple throne. Around his neck hung many garlands. Incense and roses perfumed the room. He turned his head and looked at me. His smile melted me like butter. When he embraced me, I forgot everything I once knew. Somehow, my forehead was touching his lotus feet. Tell me if you've been to his hill. I hear the treasure chest remains open. Lovers carry away as much as they can carry. This gift is unending, so the wise ones say. Tell me, brothers and sisters, I am all ears and have no other work. These stories are the wine I drink. I can no longer walk. I am unsteady on my feet. I once saw him shining brighter than the sun. This effulgence blinded me to this world. I pass my days receiving gifts from him. Come, friends, and sing the beloved's name. Now this next one, I was looking through some old photographs last week, and I came across one that I'm going to send to Chris, and he's going to put it up here because you have to see this photograph. It's Bob Brown, Erich, and myself standing outside Mondley Hall. Erich is wearing a T-shirt that has the word "Beware" on it, and the three of us are pointing at the person taking the picture. So I've forgotten really why we did this, but I knew there was a reason behind it. Anyway, this is titled "Beware." Beware. Nothing is ever as it seems. The person crying is happy in love. The person laughing is crying inside. This illusion is a maze and a jigsaw puzzle. Clean your house and throw out the furniture. You don't need anything except the beloved. The path of knowledge is a forest of words. The path of love is an ocean of bliss. Somewhere, somebody is ablaze in flames. If he should run by you, fan the fire. See that rabbit, fawn, and turtle? They were you before you were you. Tell me what you learned in school. Remind me when you forget about it. The world is a big box of riddles. No one knows the answers. Beware, especially of love. It will take everything you own. If it is true love, you will become a beggar. There is no greater gift from God than love. Wear your heart on your sleeve. Rise above the play of opposites. Burn everything in his divine furnace. The one who knows nothing at all embraces his beloved. Now, this next one, Anita, I'm going to have Anita say something about this next one. It's titled, I Am Your Son. And it's titled because of something Anita heard, and it has to do with the two of us looking at this painting right here. And Anita, can you say what you saw?
Okay. So John had written this poem called I Am Your Son, and he wanted me to share where the title came from. And John had a surgery recently, and I was not at all sure he was going to survive. And we were sitting in this very room. John was watching his favorite baseball team, and I was sitting behind him, and I was seeing the back of John's head, and I was seeing Baba's painting, and feeling grateful that he was still with us. And the thought just came to me, he is my son. That's all. And so John decided, I told him, because it was rather touching to me. Of course, we're all his
But
children.
you meant he's Baba's, like
That's
was
what
Baba
I meant.
saying.
That, yes.
Yeah.
So Baba, I felt he is my son,
Yeah.
and that I'm taking care of him, of course.
Right.
And so John, I shared that with John, and then he wrote a poem, I Am Your Son. And then as I heard that title, I started thinking that's pretty bold to say, but so John wanted me to share the origin of the title. So that's it.
I am your son. There is no time like the present. The sky is sparkling with an abundant profundity. Nature is announcing your glorious presence. There is no day like this one, or ever will be. Lord invisible, you surely are, all-pervading, without any doubt. Still, your all-embracing goodness manifests in the three worlds. You are Lord of all that is beautiful and ennobling. How can we see beyond this shadow world unless you take the blindfold from our eyes? Even this seventh shadow is dazzling. We long to see the light of your light. O beloved, awakener of the eternal morning, show me what you showed Abraham on the Euphrates. Show me what you showed Noah after 40 days of rain. I am ready for my inheritance. I am your son. I have made every preparation. All my soil has been tilled and nourished. The garden's flowers have bloomed all summer long. They remain fragrant through the snows and darkness of winter. All has been made ready for you. Favor me with your all-encompassing embrace. Reach down and take me to your celestial heaven. At least, hold my eyes with yours for all eternity. Dear to me, shadows cross my face. The clouds obscure the sun. The sound of machines somewhere nearby. You are within my skin and bones. You are that dear to me. Life goes on day by day. O beloved, be with me each moment. Restless I am for any news of you. My heart is bobbing on the waves of your ocean. It is said that little things make our day. The shadows have now passed away. The machines have stopped their motion. Everywhere I look, I see you, and yet I don't. I live in a land suspended between ache and longing, a land between love and grief, on a street where I knock on every door. I feel you with every beat of my heart. The world keeps spinning. I do everything to keep my balance. Look closely and you will see. My beloved keeps his arms around me. I am a dot on the map of this world. I am a bubble resting on an ocean wave. I will become that which you are making me. I touch your feet with my fortunate forehead. And the last one. All merciful. The glimmering, glittering, sparkling starlight still shines. I look to the heavens and think of you. You who are so far away. I fold my hands and whisper your name. The days fall away like so many leaves. Night comes yawning, and I succumb to sleep. Tears fall like rose petals, for no reason at all. Your love is open heart surgery. Restless nights follow and chase me in dreams. This pastel morning, a wren peeked in at my window. Your emissaries always know where to find me. Still, you do not come to my door. I have become hopeless and helpless. Yet I still look for you everywhere. I sit and gaze my days away. I hear my heart sing in unison with your name. I call out, Meher, Meher, Meher. I have no other words to speak. You are the blood pumping deep in my veins. Without you, this desert never blooms. I have heard your name is bountiful giver. You are the keeper of promises. You hold the key to my door. O Lord of all, you are called all merciful. Jai Baba.